All right, hello everybody. I know thanks everybody for waiting. We thought we were gonna get started early, but we didn't, and I apologize if there's an echo. The ice. I'm gonna try and find a good happy medium because the rink we're at right now. So we're still in Hollydale. We're at their North rink, which I guess used to be a roller rink, and I got a special guest, Lucas Onifray, with me. So this is their North rink, which I guess used to be an inline rink, but now they turned it to ice. So we'll see how that goes. And I don't have signal. There's no bleachers except on the one end. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll do my best. You just have to listen and watch. You're good. Yeah, I won't. Unless they're right here, I won't get you. I think that'll be good. It'll be super close when they're in this end, but we're attacking this end twice. And we are attacking the other end once. Alright, here comes the refs. We'll set the nets up and then we'll get this wagon train moving. Apologize for the streaming too. There's no Wi-Fi here, so it's all straight Verizon network. Hopefully the far GoPro I got set up on our bench will be fine. The refs say let's get a warm-up started and we're off. So Chippo, even though he forgot his blue jersey, it seems like should be starting in net for us. So I'm sure will confuse people. Taking on the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Junior Knights. Haven't seen these guys yet, but these are look like some brand new white jerseys. Maybe it's a rebranding like Montgomery's had. Skaters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 skaters. 12 skaters are 13. Brady's and obviously gonna be injury scratch for the next couple weeks. And Raquel did not make the trip with the team. Everyone else is here. Played well this morning, for those of you that saw. Nice 6-1 win. Couldn't get the puck to bounce away in the first period, but it started to in the third. Just kept attacking, and it ended up working out for us. Let's turn the GoPros on. GoPro not locked in a corner. It's not too bad down there on the defensive end. I'll make sure I do a good job of letting you guys know what's going on if you can't see.
You need help with that one too? Can't help you there, I don't know what's up. Credit card it? How the hell am I going to do this? They would not listen. Just yell, really loud.
A couple big kids, a couple small kids, a couple average kids, so they're pretty close. I mean, we don't have any enormous kids on our team, so this number 61 seems kind of big. They got another Vandenberg 23, seems a large size, but I think we'll be all right. Similar colors to St. James. They got white and blue and silver. We're white and blue. Occasional gold. Warm-up's just about over. Get this hockey game started. You trying to go that way?
Can't get that one. You can try, but we're going to cut the call to get you out, man.
If you get up on top of the glass and use the netting and just
Yeah, I'm sure they.
walk across the net.
Yeah, I'm sure you won't get hurt doing that.
All right. Camera seems a little lopsided. Let me see if I can fix it. I'm gonna add this right here. I think that's good. All right. So let's get it started. I'm gonna update some stats of game 3. Game 4 should be Chippo. All right, a little huddle in front of the net. So I'm making sure the camera's not too tight because I'm gonna be going back and forth a lot. Alright. Again, I apologize, but I'll do my best to keep you guys informed of the whereabouts, if you can see. So we had Zane, Jacob, and Dylan. They were got quite a few points last game. They're starting off up front with Michael and Alex on the blue line. Chip up between the pipes, win by the Knights. They throw it up the boards. Dylan steps up. Thanks, I appreciate it. Knights shot over the net. Dylan just misses, but he collects it. Zane ends up getting it out. Dylan comes in. Dylan hit, tries centering it. Knights get it. Knights around the net. Knights go cross ice. Oh, they just miss. Michael pinches in as they throw it. Zane there putting pressure. Zane battling in the corner. Knights throw it up to the point. It's kept in. Shot deflected by Jacob. Zane smacks it out of the air, throws it to Jacob. Well, I guess he passes to Jacob. He didn't throw it to Jacob. Puck's knocked out of the zone. Zane retreats. He throws it cross ice to Paige. Paige hits Dylan. Dylan tips it in towards down low. Knights pick up behind the net. They circle. Oh, man. Jacob battling. He's still got it. Jacob centering attempt stopped by the Knights, and the Knights go to get it out, but Joseph steps up and takes it. His shot's blocked. Knights get it out. They were looking for Streaker, but he just dumps it in and changes. Chippo sticks it aside to Joseph. He goes, circles behind the net. Joseph tries passing it up to Mason, but it's picked off by the Knights. Knights coming in. Shot. Just wide. I think Chippo got a piece of it. Nolan hits Mason, but it's knocked away. Lemieux collects. He brings it in on sides. He chips it in wide. He's hustling in behind the net. He stops it. Oh, the Knights take it away. The Knights kind of fighting over themselves, and they throw it hard up the boards and out of the zone. And that's going to be icing against the Knights with 14:02 to go in the first period. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for St. James. Again, I'm going to apologize for the stream as I'm on data, not Wi-Fi, and the crappy angle. Offensive zone face-off. Zane's going to take the face-off. He's got Logan and Gabe out with him. Oliver and Alex on defense. Knights win the face-off. He gets poked to the corners as going towards the goalie. Knights bring it out. Oliver slows him down. They smack it in, and Oliver's chasing him down. Puck into the corner. Knights behind the net. Centered attempt stop. Oliver to Zane. Zane back to Oliver. Oliver backhands it up. Gabe's able to poke it out. Gabe on his horse. Knights can't get it out. Logan putting on pressure, and the Knights end up getting it out of the zone. Oliver collects the central ice. He goes cross ice to Alex. Alex off the boards. trying to keep it from going off icing. Knights lose it. Zane backhand centering attempt. No one was there, and the Knights get it off the boards and out. Picked up by Oliver. Oliver tries throwing it to Alex, but can't get out of his zone. Collects it on the far red line. Knight's attempt fails. Zane looking to pass to Gabe, and it's off the boards. Too far, out of his reach. And that's going to be icing against St. James. So we have a neutral zone, or defensive zone face-off to the left of Chippo. Dylan and Jacob back out there. Mason at center. And we have Michael and Joseph on defense. Knights win the face-off. They shoot it in. Michael ties up the stick, and the puck goes behind the net, picked up by Joseph. Joseph's pressure, but he still gets it up to Jacob. Jacob goes to feed Dylan, but just behind him, but the Knights collect and go the other direction. Michael cuts him off and tries taking it. Knights try the stuffing attempt. They're going to go the other way. Knights in the corner. Big hit by Joseph. Forces that puck out. Knights throw it right back, but Mason's there. He slows it down enough for Michael to collect. Michael goes cross ice, and Jacob can't handle it. Pass a little too hard off his stick. Knights are circling. Knights go cross ice. Jacob picks it off. Jacob shot, stick save. First shot for St. James. Jacob battling along the boards. Shot by Mason deflected. Dylan down low. Puck. Oh, bounces over Michael's stick and out of his own. Page taking the defender, taking him out of the play, and Chippo took the shooter and stonewalled him. Michael feeds it up but can't get it out. Page up the boards, stopped by the Knights. Shot deflected over Chippo and into the corner. Rolls around to the far end. Jacob is able to get it out. Knights catch it. Off the boards and up. Oliver hits Page. Page back to Oliver. He misses, but he gets it in time. Tries getting up. Knights collect it. Shot, and the Knights score. 10:54 to go in the first period. Knights make it 1-0. I don't know if we got caught changing or what. Caught standing still. So we got Lemieux and Nolan out there with Zane at center. Oliver and Page on defense. 10:54, St. James down by 1. Zane digs in. Faceoff's going to end up going to the Knights. They bring it in wide. Shot into Chippo's pads, and he holds on for a whistle. 10 seconds off the clock. No change of lineup for St. James. Faceoff's going to go to the Knights. Shot blocked by Zane. Nolan's got it. Nolan tries getting it out. The Knights are able to keep it in. They dump it in deep. Page collects, goes behind the net. Page looking for an outlet. She hits Nolan. Nolan to Lemieux. Lemieux comes in. Lemieux brings it wide. Lemieux gets it smacked off his stick, but Zane's right behind him. Zane centering attempt, picked off, smacked off the Knight's stick by Nolan. Alex keeps it in. Alex tries centering it. Michael picks it up at center ice. He goes cross ice to Alex. Alex hits Nolan, but Nolan can't hold on. The Knights go the other way. Zane tries taking the puck, but the Knights dump it in. They bring it down into the corner. Centering attempt. Chippo throws his glove on it as it lands right in front of him, holds on for the whistle. 1-0 still for the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Junior Knights. 9:48 to go in the first period. Face off left to Chippo. Don't be confused, he is wearing a white jersey. Mason's taking the face off. He's got Gabe and hard slap shot by the Knights defenders. They won the face off. Gabe, Logan, and Mason are out there. Gabe brings it in. Gabe avoids the hit. He can't avoid that one as he's pressed against the wall. Oops, sorry about that. Logan went in to get Gabe. Shot and a goal by Mason. Mason scores to make it 1-1 with 9:28 to go. Logan came in to avenge Gabe, and it left Mason wide open right in front of the net to tie it. Let's see if Gabe or Logan get an assist on that one. So lines are going to stay the same for St. James. 9:28 to go. It's a whole new hockey game. Knights win it. They pass it. It hits Mason. Hit Gabe in the shin guards and right back to Mason, but his shot's blocked. Knights bring it in. Shot deflected over the net by Chippo. Picked up by Logan. Logan's pass is picked off and brought in offsides against the Knights as it just crossed the line. 9:07 to go first period. St. James getting some fresh legs. The youth is taking the face off. He's centering Dylan and Jacob with Paige and Joseph on the blue line behind him. Faceoff's gonna go to St. James. Puck rolling. Knights goalie comes out. Dylan hustles in. Oh, Dylan, great hustle. Paige shot. Her shot's deflected. Dylan comes in. Oh, sorry about the terrible camera work. The puck deflected and skated out by the Knights. Lemuth back checking, forces him wide. Knights center attempt. Lemuth, or is that Payne? Sorry, blocks. Chippo. Lemuth slaps it up to Jacob. Jacob gives it to Dylan. Dylan tries leaving it for Jacob. Gives it to Jacob. Jacob drop pass to Paige. Paige shot hits a shin guard. Comes to Jacob. Paige has got it. Paige to Joseph. Joseph throws it into the corner. Lemuth behind the net. Lemuth centers it, throws it right back to Joseph. Yeah, my camera works terrible right now. I apologize. I have to raise the camera here in a second. Knights throw it cross ice into the corner. Joseph's there. He taps it up the boards to Mason. Or to Jacob. Jacob. He's got it. He's skating with it. Jacob feeds Dylan. Dylan can't hold it. It just tips off his stick. Puck in the corner. Jacob to Paige. Paige throws it towards Dylan, looking for the rebound. Jacob couldn't get enough on it. Puck comes out. Collected by Oliver. He turns around looking for an outlet. Looking for someone to pass to. He's just standing around a little bit. He hits Jacob in the skates. Jacob ends up holding on to it. Loses it to Alex. Alex has it. Alex back to Oliver. Oliver is pressured. Alex has got it. He finally gets it to Nolan. Nolan brings it in. Nolan brings it in on sides. He loses it. Mason's still there. Mason throws it to Jacob. Oh, Jacob just misses it. Nolan with a shot and a goal. Nolan makes it 2-1 St. James. Ooh. As he took a quick snapshot, beats the goalie 5-goal. I think that might be Nolan's first goal of the weekend. I think we'll double check. Jacob and Mason both got an assist on that. 2-1 St. James, 7:01 to go. Zane's taking the face off with Logan and Gabe out there with him. Alex and Oliver still on defense. Knights win it. Gabe just missed it. Defender whiffed on it. No call. Zane putting pressure on it, forces that puck free to Gabe. Gabe's got it, but he's pressured. He ends up going to Julian. Oliver gets it up to Zane. He's got Knight dressed all over him. Smacked off his stick. That's it. Gabe brings it in. Zane throws it down around the boards. Puck knocked out of the zone, and it's offsides against St. James. All right, let's raise this camera up a little bit. Maybe it'll help me out. It's just below my eye line. Let me raise it up above my eye line, put them between. We'll give this a try. All right, what's going on? Somebody call a timeout? All right. I don't know. I think the Knights called the timeout after the offsides. I guess we started to get our breath and they needed to take a break. 2-1 after goals from Jacob and Nolan. Answer back against that quick. It wasn't too quick. Knights hold. 6:20 to go, first period. Yeah, it's definitely a Knights timeout. Not sure how long the refs are going to give them. The TV timeout, so we have 3 minutes. Ref blows the whistle, everyone should line back up to be a neutral zone faceoff for St. James. Just outside the Knights zone. .620 to go. Knights do have a backup goalie. As do we. We have 12 skaters to our 13. Mason's going to take the face-off. He's going to have Nolan and Lemieux out with him. And then Joseph and Michael behind him on the blue line. Knights win the face-off. They bring it up to the neutral zone. They come in, get just past Michael, but forces him enough to get it out. Stick bounces off the boards, out of Lemieux's reach. Mason blocks it. Stick comes to Lemieux. Oh, he couldn't hold on to it, and the Knights keep it in. He thought he was going to get a breakaway. Shot off of Chippo's shoulder. Picked up by Mason. Mason up to Lemieux. Lemieux brings it in. He goes wide. Lemieux shot just wide of the net. Puck comes to the blue line. Stopped by Michael. Michael shot deflected. Goalie got a piece of it. Knights out of the zone. Joseph indirect to Nolan. He brings it in. He had Lemieux there also. Nolan sandwiched by 2 Knights players. The Knights bring it out. Michael stymies him with the body. Alex with the hit and breaks the puck up. Shot. And a goal out on the Chippo. I think it got deflected in front of Chippo and ends up sneaking past him as the Knights tie it 2-2 with 5:12 to go. Yeah, I don't know if it looked like he saw it, and then I think it got deflected right in front of him. Not sure who got a piece of it. Zane, Dylan, and Jacob come out with Paige and Oliver on the blue line. 5:12 to go. It's a new hockey game again as the Knights tie it right back. Centers tie up. Knights come away with it. Kind of loses as he comes in. Paige puts pressure as well as Zane. She can't get the puck out. Jacob cuts in and knocks it away. Uses the ref as a screen. Kind of chips it around the defender, but it rolls right to the goalie, and the goalie covers it and holds on for a whistle. We have a face-off right in our face. No change of lineup for St. James. 4:56 to go. 2-2 hockey game. Offensive zone face-off. Knights win the face-off. They circle up the boards, just out of Zane's reach. Great job, Oliver, keeping it in. Dylan gets a piece of it. Rolls just past the goalie. He's got Jacob with him. Jacob throws it to Paige. Paige to Dylan. Oh, Dylan just misses the one-timer. Zane and Jacob kind of get their signals crossed. Jacob center an attempt. Oh, it's stopped by the Knights. Off his Knights skates. Paige throws it back in, but it stops before it gets to the net. And the Knights are going to throw it down, and that's icing against the Knights. 4:32. We're going to face off on our face again. 4:32 to go. Mason's going to take the face off, and he's going to have Logan and Gabe out with him. Alex and Michael behind him on the blue line. Mason wins that face-off back to Michael. Michael throws it into the corner. Gabe behind the net. Gabe battling. Ref's kind of in the way. Gabe comes away with it. He throws it out to Alex, but it wasn't hard enough, and the Knights pick it off. Michael hustles back. He's got it. He turns and throws it back behind him. Mason pressuring. Mason puts pressure in. And Gabe one-times it in to make it 3-2. Great pass from Logan, and Gabe wide open as he buries it, makes it 3-2 St. James. Great forecheck by Mason to make that possible. All right, no change in lineup for St. James. Faceoff's going to go to the Knights. 4 minutes to go in the period. Gabe knocks the defender down, takes a puck away. Gabe shot just wide. Alex stops it on the blue line. Alex throws it down low to Logan. Logan's shot. Gabe just out of the angle. Mason's got it at his feet. Loose puck down low, and the goalie covers. St. James gets some fresh legs out. It's going to be Lemieux, Zane, and Nolan with Paige and Joseph behind him on the blue line. Zane digs in. This little kid's pretty good. Zane wins it. Nolan had it but loses it as his stick got tied up. Knights throw it down low. They catch it before it hits the red line. Try to get around Joseph. Picked up by Nolan. Nolan hits Lemieux cross ice. Taps off his stick, but he catches it. Hits the brakes. Oh, he's trying to pass it. His pass was blocked. Paige gets it in. Zane, Paige, Lemieux are right there. Paige comes away with it. Puck comes to Nolan. Nolan losing his skates. He drops it to Paige. Paige to Lemieux in the corner. Lemieux, looking for Zane right up front, but it goes through his skates. Nolan keeps it in. Nolan shot down behind the net. Lemieux has got it. Lemieux's tied up. Puck in the corner. Knights go to get it out, but Nolan keeps it in. Knights get it out that time. Joseph catches it at center ice. Throws it to Paige. Paige right back. He throws it deep into the zone. Nolan hustling down. Nolan battling. Zane comes in to help him out. Zane comes away with the puck. Jacob, fresh off the bench, comes in to help him out. He's got the puck in his skates. Nolan's got it. Oh, it's knocked off his stick before he gets his shot off. Puck comes in to Oliver. Oliver's shot. Oh, it's right into the goalie's glove, and it's held on for a whistle. 2:11 to go. 3-2 St. James. Dylan comes out to help Jacob out. Mason's going to take the face off. Alex and Oliver on the blue line. St. James wins it. Jacob's shot kind of messed. Doesn't make it all the way. Puck's thrown around. Kept in by Alex only for a second, and the Knights are on their way out. Oh man, Chippo with a big first save, and then the Knights pick up the rebound to tie it. They make it 3-3 with 1:54 to go. This is a lot of back and forth. This might be a high-scoring hockey game. It's going to look like a Washington Commanders game by the time it's over. Well, I guess they don't score that much, so maybe that was a bad reference.
I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe a Tampa Bay and Kansas City. Yeah. Knights win it. No change of lineup for St. James. Knights circle. They throw it up and out. Alex pinches in to knock it down. Rolls it to Mason, but he gets it taken off his stick. And the Knights skate it out. Knights pass across ice off the boards. They pick it up. Shot, gloved and held by Chippo. 1:31 to go. First period. All tied at 3. They change Everyone up, get some fresh legs. Michael's gonna come out with Joseph on the blue line. Zane, Logan, and Gabe up front. Zane's gonna dig in at center. Knights winning it again. Shot. Seeing eye shot makes it all the way to Chippo. He gets a piece of it and it rolls to the corner. Knights stepped up by Gabe. Blocked. Goes to the corner. Zane hustles in. He pokes it away. Joseph's there. Joseph's off the boards, but Knights keep it in. Nope, that's not going to fly. Joseph just got shoved. I'm sure there'll be some retaliation maybe later on. I know Joseph's not a big guy, but he doesn't back down from anyone. No change in lineup for St. James. Face off to the right at Chippo with 1:08 to go in the first period. All tied at 3. Knights win it. Shot from the defense. Seeing eye shot. Chippo had no idea where that puck was as it snuck in past him to make it 4-3 Knights. .104 to go. Just a few seconds off the face-off. That's why that winger's got to get to that defenseman as soon as we lose that face-off. They need to get to that defenseman. The Knights win it again. Mason's out there with Lemuth and Nolan and Page and Oliver out on defense. Knights bring it in. Shot kick saved by Chippo. Knocked to the corner. Puck, center and attempt. Stopped by St. James. Nolan loses it. Knights got it in the corner. Center and attempt. Shot, shoulder saved by Chippo. Loose puck still behind the net. Page is battling. She's got it. She throws it up the boards to Nolan. Nolan's going to try and skate it out. Nolan finally muscles that puck out of the zone, and Mason's got it. Mason drops past for Alex. Alex gets his stick checked, and he can't get a shot off. You can't take your time. You got to get those shots off. Oliver with a good open ice hip check. Paddled aside by Chippo. Mason skating. I don't think he's got enough time. That's 2 seconds, and that's... they should have just let it go. .2 seconds to go in the first period. Four to three in favor of the Knights. Ref just drops the puck, and that's the end of the first period. As it's St. James are down by 1 after 1. There was a lot of back and forth. Like, we looked pretty good. Could be better. We made some good passes. We need to make more passes. 2 shots. I didn't think this last 2 goals. I don't think Chippo saw, which is better than previously when we were just leaving garbage up front. The one breakaway that Chippo stopped, and then we didn't have anyone clean it up. Not bad. I mean, these are very good chances by the Knights that they're capitalizing on. So let's hope we can capitalize as well. The timeouts seem to help the Knights. They have 2 unanswered goals. All right, so St. James will be skating towards us in their road blues, and the Knights are going to be in their home whites. Are they skating away from us? The Knights will be skating towards us. So we won't get as much. We won't get as much of the offensive zone, get to see as much, which I'm hoping we're down there a lot more. Let's see, Zane's going to take the face-off. He's going to have Jacob and Dylan out with him. And it's going to look like Michael and Alex defending the blue line, and Chippo resumes his place between the pipes. Face-off goes to the Knights. They go D to D. Jacob pinching, forces a bad pass. Alex picks it up. His pass hits a shin guard. It goes to Michael, and Michael throws it up the boards, right back to the Knights. Knights chip it up. Puck along the boards. Zane with a poke check, but the Knights still got it. Shot up high and caught like Chippo's playing second base. Deflected up by Zane. No change for St. James. 29 seconds to off in the period. Knights end up winning the faceoff. Michael's got it behind the net. He gets it up a little bit to Alex. Alex tries chipping it off the boards, but can't get it up, but ends up getting to Jacob, and Jacob feeds Dylan. Dylan kind of loses in his skates, but Zane's there to help him out. Knights get it. Alex, great job keeping it in. Jacob to Dylan. Dylan, a little backhand pass to Zane. Zane can't hold on. And the Knights get it out, bounce over Michael's stick. Oh no, this guy's got some speed. Oh, the big save by the post. I don't know if this kid should be playing upper A. It's like that one giant from yesterday. It seemed a little too good to be playing upper A. Puck stays in the zone. Alex has got it. Alex, shot, kick saved by the goalie. Knights kick, collect. They're skating out with it through center ice. Pass wide. Alex blocks the pass. Puck in the corner as Chippo got a piece of it. Alex along the board. Alex gets shouldered off the puck. Knights got it. Shot, glove saved by Chippo as he holds on for the whistle. So Joseph and Michael are going to stay out, but Lemieux, oh no, sorry, it's Logan. Paige and Joseph are going to be out for defense. Logan's going to take the face-off. Lemieux and Nolan on the wings. Face-off's going to go to St. James. Oh, Joseph kind of misplayed it, didn't get enough of it. He gets it to Logan. Logan up to Nolan. It's a 2-on-1. Nolan and Alex. Nolan just out of Lemieux's reach. Lemieux smacks it off the stick, but it goes right to a Knight. He hits the brakes. Passes up. He's just there to collect it off the boards to Nolan. Nolan goes cross ice to Logan. Logan brings it in. He feeds Lemieux. Lemieux spins. Oh, and he whiffs on the shot. Page throws it towards the net. Bouncing puck. Goalie knocks it aside. Pass up just out of the reach. And they say no icing. Page collects. Circles the net. Passes up to Lemieux. Lemieux one touch to Nolan. Nolan goes wide, still got it. Backhand shot just high over the net. Lemieux back to Joseph, but not quite hard enough, but Joseph had enough time to throw it into the corner. Back behind the net. Comes back up. Joseph slows it down. Logan's able to get a piece of it. Puck thrown into the corner. The wingers are going for a change. Logan putting on pressure. Comes out of the zone. Page got it. Page looks to Gabe. Page, great defensive, not letting him pass. Page draped all over, and she ends up getting the puck in deep. Knights up the boards. Oh, Joseph, great job by Joseph keeping that puck in the zone. Mason's shot blocked. Gabe knocks off his defender. Shot just wide. Joseph pinches him. He's got it. He goes on low. He avoids a check. Knight's got it. Joseph throws a big hit. And Joseph, I think, has got the knack for hitting now. Oliver's got it. Brings it behind the net. He's got speed. He brings it up off of it through neutralized to the zone. Oliver's shot's deflected into the corner. Gabe picks it up. Gabe tried banging it around the boards, but it didn't make it. Alex's shot's blocked. Knights get it out of the zone. That's going to be icing. Is it going to make it? He says no icing. I can't see any of the refs in front of me. Zane comes away with it. Not through the center eye, Zane. He wings it around the board, and it's out of the zone, and that's going to be icing. No, ref said it was deflected by the Knights, so it's going to be no icing. Get up behind their net. Zane keeps it in the zone. He goes down low, shrugs off the defender. Shot. Bad angle shot into the goalie's chest, and they hold on for a whistle. 10:57. No change the score. It's still 4-3. It's going to be Logan and Jacob and Dylan, Michael and Joseph on the blue line. Offensive zone faceoff for St. James. Who's going to win it? Back to Joseph. Joseph's shot. Going for the deflection. Oh, Dylan just deflected it wide. Behind the net by Logan. His shot's kicked aside. Picked up in the corner. Knights skated out. Knights to the neutral zone. Joseph, great job by Joseph taking that puck away. Joseph using his body again to protect the puck. He backhands it right to Jacob, and Jacob's got it. He's got Dylan streaking on the down the far side. Oh, Logan, Jacob tried doing a little toe drag, dip, whatever you want to call it. And Michael picks it up behind the net after dumped in. The Knights going for a change. Michael up the boards to Jacob. Jacob kind of deflecting it, but it went to the Knights. Chippo couldn't hold on to it. Michael uses his body to protect it. Joseph up the boards, but not out. Right back to the corner. Joseph's got it. Joseph again. Knights still got it in. Thrown right back. Knights take it down low. Logan ties him up. Joseph deflects the shot to the corner. Good job by Joseph leaning into the forward. Puck comes out. Good job by Jacob poking it away. He's still got it. Lost it in the defender's skates. And the Knights come back with it. Dylan takes it away, throws it back at him. But the Knights come right back in. Big poke check by Michael. The Knights come away. Michael got away with the trip. Joseph just throwing his body around like he's 6'3" right now. Hustling in. Joseph behind the net. Gets a stick slashed out of his hands. No call. Knights got it. St. James is changing. Page blew a tire. Let's see if hopefully Chippo can hold him. Oh, and the Knights whiff on it. Page up to Joseph. Oh, Joseph trying to make a move. Picked up by Zane. Zane brings it in. Zane still got it. Lost it. There's a stick on the ice. Nolan's got it. Alex wide open in front. Zane, his shot's deflected wide. Lemuth chips it in to make that tie the game 4-4. What a great sequence by St. James to tie the game at 4, 8:11 to go. That wouldn't happen. One, Chippo coming out and challenging, forcing that Knight to make a move, and he whiffed on it and gave us a chance to go the other way. All right, Mason, Logan, Gabe, Oliver, and Page. Faceoff's going to go to the Knights. They bring it in. The shot sticked aside by Chippo. Oliver gets a stick on it. Off the boards. Gabe and the Knight get tied up. Puck comes out and they throw it right back in. Puck off the boards. Picked up by Oliver. Oliver changing directions. He chips it up. Gabe trying to get it out, and it does. They drop it back to the defense. He's going to skate it in. Oh, man. He just walks in and just backhands a top shelf over Chippo's glove. to split the defense to give the Knights their 1-goal lead back. We got to step up and can't let him shoot that. Especially from the slot. You can't take shots like that in the slot just skating in. We're short a winger. Oh, here comes Jacob. Is it Jacob Mason and Logan? I think loose puck. It's a stop by Chippo. I think Kate went to change and didn't know it. Michael and Alex playing defense. Puck kept in by the Knights. Back down low. Alex, good job by Alex. To Logan, to Jacob. Can't get the puck out, but it ends up coming out. Jacob's got it. He brings it in wide. Jacob's shot hard. Deflected by the goalie to the corner. Alex keeps that puck in. He gets it to Mason. Mason loses it. Knight's trying to get it out. Zane battling. He smacks it towards the net, and it's thrown out of the zone, and that's going to be icing against the Knights. 6:35 to go. Second period, and it is a 5-4 lead for the Knights. All right, Joseph and Paige out there. Zane, Dylan, and Jacob up front. Knights come away with that face-off. They get past Joseph. They're rushing in. Oh, just under Chippo's glove. Nuggets to take a 2-goal lead, 6-4. Knights. 6:24 to go in the second period. Muth and Nolan are out there. Logan's at center. Joseph and Paige still on the blue line. Faceoff's going to end up going to the Knights. They chip it up, glove it down. The Muth with his stick left forces it to Paige. Paige's got it behind the net. She's looking for the outlet. She hits Nolan. Nolan gets it poked off his stick, and the Knights come in the other way. Knights lose it. Shot off the side of the net. Picked up by Logan. Logan hits Nolan. Nolan gets it past the defender, and doesn't have a stick. He kicks it just to Lemieux. But it's out of his reach, picked up by Logan. Logan throws it in just outside. 5:42 to go. Still a 6-4 lead for the Knights. Faceoff is going to be in the just outside the St. James end for it being a intentional. Oliver and Alex come out. Zane's going to take the faceoff with Gabe and Mason out there with him. Zane wins it back to Alex. Alex backhands it back to Zane through a couple of bodies. Zane gets it up to Gabe. Gabe brings it in. Gabe, hard shot. Gabe rifles it from the top of the circles to make it 5-4. Brings St. James back within one. .5:32 to go, and it's a 1-point hockey game. No chance for St. James on the lines. St. James comes away with it. Zane smacks it in just out of Gabe's reach. Mason's got it. He throws it down low. Gabe picks it up. Gabe behind the net, looking for a centering pass. He gives it to Alex. Alex winds up. His shot's deflected slowly to the goalie and just wide. Gabe behind the net. Knights throw it right back through. Mason's got it. Oh, couldn't get a shot off. And the Knights collect, and they come right back out. They dump it out, and Oliver's retreating for it. Hard around the net to Gabe. Shot. Gabe does get a piece of it. He loses it as it poked off his stick. Zane used his body to take the puck. Kind of knuckle handcuffs Nolan. Oliver's able to get it out. Zane and Mason are there. Mason skates in with it. Mason hits Gabe. Gabe backhand shot over the net. Zane in the corner battling. Mason there to help him out. Puck comes to Zane. Zane skates out with Zane. Oh, just over stick handles and it comes off his stick. Alex retreats. Hits the brakes. He loses it. Knights are offsides, but they tag him back up. Alex gets it out. Got 4 St. James players right there. Puck comes, squirts into the zone. Alex right back out. Comes to Mason. Mason around one, but loses it. 3:50 to go. Second period. Knights change directions. They come up wide. They throw it in. Puck behind the net. Thought Michael was going to come right back at him, but he didn't. Dylan forces that pass and they forces it out of the zone. Knights retreat. They throw it up. 61 seems like one of their better players. They have a lot of solid players. The Upper A in Wilkes-Barre must be very good. Knights back to the blue line. They keep it in. Jacob battling. He gets it up to Dylan. Dylan ends up forcing that puck out. Jacob and Dylan battling. They get it into the zone. Dylan's right there. Oh, Jacob could get a piece of it. Logan smacked at it, but the Knights bring it back. Knights deflected. Shot by Michael. Joseph behind the net. Around the raft, Joseph passed it up, but there was no one there and ended up get picked off by the Knights. Joseph again in the corner. Goes it around the boards. Dylan and the Knights come together. Dylan off the boards. And it's going to be on net. Oh, the goalie misplayed it. Oh, and Jacob finally bears it. Jacob has had like terrible puck luck when it comes to stuff like that. And Jacob capitalizes on the miscue by the Knights goalie to make it 6-6. And the Knights say no more as they're changing goalies. 2:28 to go in the second period. Jacob puts up the equalizer. Knights change goalies. Zane, Lemuth, and Nolan out there up front with Joseph and Michael on the blue line. Zane wins it back to Michael. Michael's got it. He takes his time. Indirect pass to Nolan just out of his reach. Knights go D to D. They throw it up the boards and out of the zone. Picked up by Joseph. Joseph hits Lemuth in the back of the skates. The Knights come the other way. Stick check by Zane. Joseph blows a tire, but it gets the puck up to Nolan. Nolan trying to feed Alex. Kind of Lemuth standing right in front of him. Michael stands him up at the blue line. Puck's out of the zone. And Zane and Michael and Nolan all battling. Michael comes away with it. Michael, 3 Knights on top of him, and he still brings it into the Knights zone. The Knights bring it right back out. Zane taken down. Knights pick it up and skate out with it. They dump it in, go for a half a change. Joseph, good hit against the boards. Centering attempt, wide open, and you can't leave people wide open in front of the net because that's what's going to happen. 1:20 to go, and the Knights take the lead again, 7-6. Oliver and Page on the blue line. Logan, Mason, and Gabe up front. Logan's going to take the face off for St. James, and we're down by 1 again. 7-6. Logan digs in. He wins it back to Page. Page backhand to Oliver. Oliver up to Mason. Mason tries chipping it in, but can't get enough of it. Puck comes to Gabe. Gabe stick handles through a couple players, brings it in. His shot just wide. Logan muscles that puck towards the net. Oh, Gabe couldn't get there in time. The goalie jumps on it and covers. 57.8 to go. Down by 1. near the end of the second period. St. James isn't going to make a lineup change. The offense is on face-off for St. James to the right of the Knights goalie. Some late changes for the Knights. Knight's going to win it. Dave tried poking it away, but he couldn't. Page gets it, chips it just past her. To Oliver with a good stick. Chippo gets his toe out, blocked by Logan. They throw it back to the defense, and it's out of the zone. By the time we had some puck luck. Knights go cross ice. Oliver's got it, taking his time, taps it to Mason. Mason has it. He feeds Logan. Logan brings it in, 27 to go. He's got two Knights all over him. Gets hooked, no call. Mason's got it. Mason's shot right into the goalie's glove as he holds on. 18 seconds to go in the second period. St. James is going to get some fresh legs just for this this last 18 seconds. So we got Alex and Michael, Zane, Jacob, and Dylan. Offensive zone face-off. The Knight's going to come away with it. Played by high stick, but they said they let it go. Puck comes out of the zone. They said no icing. Knights on their horse. Center an attempt. Oh, good tie-up with it by Alex. Good stick check by Alex to keep that shot from going, and that's the end of the second period. 7-6. I think Chippo got rocked a little bit, but he looks like he's all right. So 7-6, goals from Lemuth, Gabe, and Jacob. Keep St. James within one. A lot of back and forth, but they seem to be scoring twice for every one of ours. The last 16 minutes of the first showcase. Let's see. We definitely don't look as tired as we did yesterday during that second game. Yesterday we just looked dead tired. I had some road legs and I don't know. Hopefully we come out. We still seem like we had a lot of energy. So fingers crossed we're all good. So they keep the same goalie inside. They changed goalies after we made 6, but I think they're going to keep that same man. Well, these kids are pretty good for being Upper A, so Upper A and Wilkes-Barre must be very solid. Give us long breaks in between the periods. I guess the refs don't have anywhere to go. Alright, there's the whistle, and we're going to get this third period started. St. James down by 1. We're going to be skating away from us. No, skating towards us, sorry. In their road blues. And the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Junior Knights are going to be skating away from us in their home whites. Chippo between the pipes. Dylan and Jacob on the wings to start. Logan at center. Alex and Michael defending the blue line to start this third period. What's going on? I think there's something wrong with Chippo's mask. Oh, his next throat protector. I don't know if it's a rule or if maybe he took a shot to the throat and that's what happened there at the end. putting on a throat protector on Chippo. I don't know if it's one of the slash guards or if it's a goalie one, as we find out later. But faceoff's going to go to the Knights to start the period. Oh, just kidding. Good job by Dylan hustling in. Dylan off the goalie's mask. Oh, it's tied up. Logan couldn't get a shot. The stick was tied up. Puck comes to the corner, comes out, kept in by Dylan. Dylan's knocked down. Jacob takes that puck away. His puck to Dylan, tries getting it back to Jacob. Knights still got it, tied up. Dylan's going to get a hooking penalty, the first penalty of the game. It's going to be the first penalty of the game, and it's going to be against St. James. It's going to be hooking against Dylan. The Knights still got it, they still got possession. They throw it out of their zone. 6-on-5 right now. There's a Knights pulled their goalie for the extra attacker in the ensuing penalty. Shot wide. And Jacob touches it. It's going to be a hook, as I said, against Dylan. First penalty of the game. And it goes against St. James. Been pretty good on the penalty kill so far. We have 2 shorthanded goals. So we'll see if we can do anything. So we got Zane taking the face off. He's got Gabe out with him. And Joseph Page on the blue line. Face out just to the right of Chippo. The Knights win it. It's a quick shot from the Knights. Goes wide. Zane forces that, or Gabe forces that puck out. Knights go D to D. They come back. Knights up the boards. They whiff on the shot. Gabe ties up the stick. Paige has got it. She's going to skate out with it. Paige brings it in. Paige shot against the board. She gets knocked down. I'm sure she took that number. She'll probably return that. Knights bring it in. Stop by Zane. Or Joseph. Gabe's got it. Gabe brings it in. Gabe's shot just wide, comes around. Paige down low. Paige feeds it to Zane. Zane's shot's blocked. Zane ties up the Knights. Knights bring it out. 30 to go on the penalty kill. Joseph forces that puck to the corner. Picked up by Zane. Zane hits the brakes. Zane tries hitting Gabe. Just out of Gabe's reach. Knights throw it right back in. 12 to go on the penalty kill. Thrown across ice by the St. James, picked up by the Knights. St. James is changing. Well, we got 3 skaters out there. Now we have all 5. Knights got it. Killed the penalty. Oliver looking for the hit, but he gets around him. Knights just skating in a circle around Zane, trying to take the puck, but he's doing a good job protecting it. Zane smacked with the stick. He still got it. Oliver finally takes it. Oliver looking for an outlet. I think he's going to see Lemuth. He's going to try and hit Lemuth, and it's smacked out by the Knights. He couldn't get anything on it. Picked up by Alex. Alex dumps it in, leaves it for Mason, but Mason can't get it. Puck out of the zone. Nolan muscles that puck away, gets it to Mason. Mason can't get a pass off as he was tied up. Knights go cross ice and they bring it up. Alex with the poke check gets it away. Picked up by Lemuth. Lemuth trying to get around 3 Knights and ends up losing it. Oliver hits Nolan in the skates, rolls all the way behind the bench. Knights come out. Mason tries to throw the check, get the puck, but he can't get it, and the Knights come out with it. Alex with a great reach behind, stick left, and keeps him from getting a shot off. He feeds up to Nolan. Nolan kind of accidentally passes it to Lemuth. Lemuth drop pass to Mason. Mason slap shot, kick save by the goalie. Nolan looking for the defenders, but they're changing. Center an attempt to Mason. And the Knights get it out. And the Knights score again to make it 8-6. 11:31 to go in the third period. Joseph and Michael on the blue line. Logan, Dylan, and Jacob are going to be up front. St. James is still in this. Logan digs in. Knights win the face-off. I was just sitting there just waiting for him to do something. We need to attack him. We don't have time to wait. Michael's got it, tries throwing it up. He gets it to Dylan, but Dylan has it taken off his stick. Knights throw it in. Logan back to Joseph. Joseph up to Jacob. He gets it poked away. Joseph off the boards. Knights still got it in. Knights still get the deflection. Shot over the net. Logan, backhand up to Dylan. Dylan can't get it out. Knights center an attempt. Comes to Jacob. Jacob's able to get the puck out of the zone. He chips it up. Picked up by Dylan. The ref kind of screens him. Interference by the ref, but Dylan then comes away. His center an attempt almost rolled to Jacob, but it's stopped by the Knights. Logan puts him into the boards. Up the ice by Oliver. Dylan hustling in, but he couldn't get it. Saucer pass picked up by Logan, tipped off his stick. Oliver's got it. He tries feeding Dylan, but it's stopped by the Knights. Shot kicked aside by Chippo, picked up by Paige. She goes behind the net. She throws it up the boards. Knights throw it back in, but stopped by Logan. Knights in the corner, looking for the streaking defender. Glove down by Chippo, picked up by Paige. Paige along the boards. She skates towards center ice. She stick handles around a couple Knights. She gets it up to Dylan. Dylan chips it up, but he loses it. Jacob right there to pick it up to help him. Oliver spins to avoid a forechecker. Gets it to Paige. Paige brings it in wide. She throws it towards the net. Puck takes a lucky Knights bounce and just kind of dives behind the net. It's thrown up the boards. Kept in by Oliver. Oliver, slap shot, hits Mason. Thrown back up. Oh, Oliver whiffs on the dump in. And it's a 2-on-1. Alex, center and ice, cross ice pass, didn't make it. Alex wins the race. A little blurry, or a little focus. Out of focus. Kind of a Curry shot, play with a high stick by the Knights, and it's going to come all the way down for St. James to be a offensive zone face-off. The Knights played up the hard stick. So Mason's going to take the face-off. He's got Zane and Gabe out with him. Michael and Alex behind him. 8:55 to go. St. James down by 2. Mason wins it back to Michael. Michael throws it along the boards down behind the net. Gabe taps it, and 3 guys behind the net. We need to get someone in front. Gabe in the corner. Gabe tries feeding Zane. Zane circles. Zane back to the blue line. Zane loses it. He's trying to stick handle too much. Knights throw it cross ice. Mason with a hit, forces the puck free, but the Knights pick it up anyway. Go away. Alex gets away with a slashing call as he's knocked his stick out of the hand. Open ice hit on Mason. Alex picks it up behind the net. He loses it. Pass it back to the blue line. Caught by Zane. Zane loses it. Alex takes it finally. Alex to Mason. Mason brings it in. Mason trying to get around a couple guys. He's got a stick tied up. Mason's shot's wide. Gabe was looking to hit somebody. Gabe gets that puck, chips it past the defender. Down along the boards, Knight's trying to get it in deep, taken by Page. Page, just over Nolan's stick, kept in by Logan. Hand pass. I didn't see the hand pass, but I guess it hit Nolan in the glove, and they called that the hand pass. Lemieux, Logan, and Mace and Nolan out there. Joseph and Page on the blue line. St. James going to come away with that faceoff, but the Knights end up taking it. They had their sticks tied up. Joseph to Alex, just off his stick, hits Nolan in the skates, and it's just offsides. A little bouncing puck back and forth. The refs sure do love getting in the way. So no change for St. James, neutral zone faceoff. 7:09 to go, down by 2. Logan digs in. Knights are going to win it, but it's going to come all the way to the corner. Over skates it. Nolan's got it. Nolan beats Logan. Logan's shot. Oh, Lemieux is stick tied up. He couldn't get around to get the rebound. Knights throw it out, but picked off by Joseph. Logan tries feeding Alex, but Logan comes and gets it again. He pokes it free, but the defender's there to take it. Nolan, good pressure by Nolan as he's in a battle. He's ridden into the boards. The Knights got it. And the Knights skate out with it. Long shot, easily sticked aside by Chippo. Knights get the rebound, throw it back on net. And it's picked off by Joseph. He feeds Nolan. Nolan kind of trying to make a move and loses it, but Page is there to collect. Page around a defender. Page brings it in. She throws it towards the net. Blocker to side by the goalie. He dives on it and holds on for a whistle. Not sure why they blew the whistle. There was no one even in the zone. And St. James is going to call a timeout. Pretty sure they should have just let them play that. No one was even close. 6:03 to go. St. James down by 2. Quite a bit back and forth game. It's definitely slowed down. Since first period. Still in it. Still time. Just need to take our time. Shots on that.
I went down last weekend.
Plenty of time.
Rest of the way, hour and a half. Boom.
All right. Commercial break's almost over. That was only, I guess it is 60 second timeout. Let's see so we can catch our breath. But we don't look tired like we did yesterday. That's definitely not it. We're just not. I don't know. I mean, I know we are tired. Second game of the day, fourth game of the weekend, fourth game in 2 days. Fourth game in 36, well, 24. Fourth game in 28 hours. So it's Dylan and Jacob come out for the wings. Zane's going to be at center. Oliver and Alex on the blue line. Zane wins it. Dylan throws it towards the net. It's smacked aside by the Knights. Knights get it out. originally called icing, but they waved it off. And Alex just gets muscled off the puck, and he was all by himself, and the Knights make it 9-6. 5:49 to go. Saw a lot of heads go back on that one. We can't get down. That's how you lose hockey games. That's how they get out of hand. All right, no change the lineup for St. James. 3 down by 3. Got a big hill to climb. Knights come away with it. Dylan tries picking the pass off. He's got it anywhere. He's waiting to the boards. Puck around behind the net. They chip it up the boards. And they throw it out. It's going to be icing. Icing against the Knights. 5:26 to go. St. James going to get some fresh legs with a wholesale change. It's going to be Mason at center with Lemieux and Nolan on the wings. Joseph and Michael on defense. Knights win it. They try man it. Michael can't get a piece of it. Joseph on his horse back. Joseph gets a piece. And Chippo holds on for the whistle. Good job by Chippo. Oliver and Page are going to come out for Joseph and Michael. Defensive zone face-off. To the left of Chippo. Mason digs in. Face-off's going to go to the Knights. They throw it back to the defense. Shot. Oliver and Lemieux tried blocking it, but it made it all the way down anyway. Puck behind the net, picked up by Page. Page goes to feed Mason. Mason just through Lemieux's skates. Pass off the boards. Knights down low. They hit the red line. Page checks her. Got into the boards. Mason's got it. Page into neutral zone. She's still got it. Brings it in wide. Her shot's deflected over the net. Lemieux into the corner. To Mason. Mason throws it towards the net. It's deflected. Nolan's right there for the rebound. Oh, he can't get a piece of the rebound. Oh, and Mason can't get a piece of it, and the Knights are on a breakaway. Chippo with a big leg save. Shot through the crease. Puck out of the zone. Great hit by Nolan. The youth coming to help him out, but they bring it in offsides. .405 to go. St. James down by 3. Neutral zone face-off. It's going to be Gabe and Logan out there with Zane at center. Alex and Michael playing defense. And both the centers got kicked out. Zane wins it. Alex collects. Alex trying to get it away. His pass to Gabe's picked off. Bounces around and smacked up the ice. Now it's smacked back into the St. James zone. Puck in the corner. Zane tries to smack it away. Gabe looking to block the shot. Blocker to side by Chippo. He didn't know where it was. Knights knock it back into the corner. Michael behind the net. Gets it to Alex. Alex tries to get it up the boards to Gabe. Gabe can't get it out. Puck down low. St. James still can't get the puck out. Puck finally comes out to neutral ice. Gabe smacking it. Him and Logan there helping out. Logan finally gets it down in deep. 3 to go. Logan muscles that puck away. He's got to Zane. Zane goes to feed Gabe. Gabe gets poked by the Knights, and it's kept in by Joseph. Joseph jumps it down low. Gabe looking for the hit. Kept in by Page. Page throws it right back around. Logan, right back in the corner. Gabe looking to throw his body around. Tries to stick up, comes to Zane. Zane to the backhand, gets it poked off his stick. I think Zane got away with one there. It's thrown down the ice. They're saying icing, but it's waved off. Joseph picks it up. He goes cross ice to Page. Page hits Zane, and it's bounced off Knight back into the zone offsides. 2:16 down by 3. Mason's going to take the face off. He's got Logan and Dylan out there with him. Alex and Oliver on the blue line. St. James wins it. Alex off the boards to Dylan. Dylan, a little too high to Jacob, but Jacob muscles off the puck. Oh, and it's just wide. Dylan comes in to try and get it. Alex was pinching down, but he let up so that way he didn't get burned. And the Knights get it in deep. Mason off the boards to Dylan. Dylan and Jacob to 2-on-2. Dylan gets it poked off his stick, and there's no St. James trailers close enough. It's the Knights bring it back the other direction. Jacob over skates. Mason's got it. He's looking for the pass. Alex takes a tumble at center ice. Shot and a goal. Not sure how that went in. 3 or 4 guys down there, and somehow he skates through all of them and puts it 5-hole on Chippo. Makes it 10-6. So yesterday was a 10-5 loss. Today we're sitting at 10-6 with 1:21 to go. Logan, Nolan Lemuth out there with Joseph and Michael. Face off, won by Logan, but Knights kind of come away with it. Joseph chips it to open ice. Knights pick it up. Lemuth steals it. Lemuth has got it. Comes in wide. He's got centering attempt. He's crushed into the boards. He wasn't too happy about that one. Puck comes out of the zone. Now they're just throwing bodies around. 49 to go. I think Lemuth definitely got rocked. He's definitely hurt. Played by a high stick with Gabe, and that's going to be touched by the Knights, so it's waved off. 35 to go. Joseph's upended. No call. Shot deflected. Knights pick it up. 24 to go. Back to the defense, and it's loose. Gabe on his horse. Gabe shot. What a save by the goalie. And Knights goalie's standing on his head. Michael can't get a hold of it. 5 to go. 4, 3, 2. And that's the end. St. James loses 10-6 to the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Junior Knights. They're kind of rough. They're definitely, Lemuth's definitely shaken up after that one. He had enough power to skate to the bench, but he's definitely hurting. Yeah. Go check on him. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you all next week.